Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we have Mark Bonner, missing March 20th, 1978. He was only 23 years old. Boulder, Colorado, 6'3", 150 pounds. He was last seen in Boulder, Colorado on March 20th, 1978. It says strawberry blonde hair. It kind of looks kind of brownish to me. I don't know. It kind of has a dirty blonde look to me. And it also has a reddish tint too. But maybe that's just me. Last seen Boulder, Colorado, March 20th, 1978. Blue eyes. No clothing, no transportation mentioned. 23 years old, so young. And there's his picture. And here's a Charlie Project. Said he was born May 12th, 1954. So young at the time. This doesn't give any information, just says he's never been heard from again and few details are available in his case. So if you knew him, if you remember him, if you knew who his friends were, you knew where he spent time at, you know what kind of vehicles he might have been in, anything, any kind of information that you have, you should give it to authorities so that they'll have information on him, right? Here is the Doe Network. Maybe you even have pictures of him. Maybe you knew if he had local hangout places or anything. He disappeared under suspicious circumstances in 1978 while house sitting at a residence on Neva Road, north of Boulder. Maybe you knew some people on Neva Road. Maybe you have information. Even if it's hearsay, it's not like you're going to testify in a court of law. Investigation at the time implicated him in drug trafficking. Foul play is suspected. Okay, so we're going to look at some John Does. I wonder what happened to him. 23 years old. We have a John Doe in Commerce City, Colorado, found in 2008. That's like 30 years later. Cannot estimate height or weight. Human remains found near High Line Canal at East 58th Avenue and York Street in Commerce City. Not recognizable. Partial skeleton parts only. That's 30 years later. That's only 34 minutes away from where he went missing, though. The next one I have was found in 2014, which is even later. Male uncertain of race found in Watkins, Colorado. Adult pre-50, cannot estimate height or weight. Near fall human skeleton remains found. February 20th, 2014. Male found while irrigation workers were attempting to increase the depth of the drainage ditch. Accessories: carpet, sock, jewelry, earrings. Earrings? Are you sure that's a male? What if it's not? What if it's a female? Right? DNA confirms this male is individual. I mean, this individual is male. DNA confirms this individual is male. I don't know. Earrings throw me off. Found about an hour away from where he went missing. Male, white, Caucasian, Clear Creek County, Colorado. Found in 2007, 35 to 45 years old is the estimated age range. Pre-40. A human skull was found off mile marker 18.5 Highway 103 in Clear Creek County, Colorado. And that is an hour and 7 minutes away. And let's see. Unsure, uncertain. Not sure if it's male or female. Not sure of the race. Found in 2001 in Adams County, Colorado. Remains found in a field. I don't think that would be him because that's so many years later. And I think somebody would have ran across him in all that time. So I really don't think that could be him. Hour and 14 minutes away. Winter Park, Colorado. Male, multiple races. Found in 2024. White Caucasian, African American male. I don't think that's going to be him either. Found by mushroom hunters in a very moist and wet area. Was covered with thick loam, shaded, swampy, with moss, ferns, and down trees. Found at the scene was a cranium and mandible nearby. Both had intact teeth. 3 feet from cranium found were 3 vertebrae. Additional vertebrae were located along with the right clavicle. 20 feet from vertebrae, a right femur was found. A section of a long bone was also located. Partial skeleton parts only. Oh, I don't know who it could be. That's an hour and a half away. This one looked like him. This is 1993. And he went missing in 1978. So this is 15 years later. He was 23, 33, 4, 5, 6, or 7, 38. He'd be 38 years old at the time. I don't know. Unless he was kept in a freezer or something. Boulder, Colorado. See, he went missing from Boulder, Colorado. And this John Doe, is that one of the pictures of this John Doe? Of what he might have looked like? So this John Doe kind of reminded me of him. And here's the picture. And here's his picture. And here's the John Doe. And here's him. I don't know if it looks like him or not, but it's 15 years later. And I always wonder, what if they kept somebody in the freezer for 30 years and then got rid of the body? Would it throw people off? What would it do? Oh, but the height's only 5'5" estimated and 160 pounds. But I'm including him because I'm not taking him out because I really think he kind of looks like him. Hiker found descendant lying face down near some bushes. So it sounds like it was a recent death, right? 15 years later, on north slope of Mountain Meadow and Gregory Canyon, west of the city of Boulder, skeletal remains. One or both hands, not recovered. Brown hair, shoulder length, coarse, dark blonde to light brown, straight hair. Full beard, unknown color of eyes. Because he was found where he went missing, and he reminded me of him. I'm leaving him in. Colorado Rockies ball cap and a Coors Light t-shirt were found in the general vicinity of where the remains were found. Unknown if these items belong to the descendants. For certain, blue jeans, 32 length. Yeah, that's not very tall, I don't think. T-shirt medium, white turn tech athletic shoes, 8.5. Yeah, he's not going to be very tall. 8.5. Ooh. That's not very tall at all, is it? 8.5 means this John Doe is, what did they say the height was? 5'5"? Yeah, that sounds about right. So there's no way it could be him because he's too short. But he reminded me of him, and he had longish hair, and he had, like, his hair color was dark blonde, didn't they say? Brown, shoulder length, dark blonde to light brown, full beard. So it kind of reminded me of him, and he was found where he went missing. Wonder who it was. A young man. So sad. And the next one I have was a John Doe found in Alamosa County, Colorado in 2008. I might have done this one already, I'm not sure. A man walking his dog discovered the victim's skull in a shallow grave on the East Range, southwest of I don't know how to say that, on private land. All cases in which the gender of the victim is unknown are assigned and filed as male. So does that mean they're not sure if it's a male or female? Because they said that. That's almost 4 hours away. And then we have a John Doe found in Walden, Colorado. Estimated date of death could be as far back as 1933. And there was somebody that went missing in 1933. Estimated age anywhere from 18 to 99. They recovered the skull from evidence storage. So to me, it was stored in Walden, Colorado. So I don't know where it was found. So it doesn't tell me a lot. But Walden's like 3 hours away. And then I think we go further away. San Diego, California, 1979. That's like a year after he went missing, age 20 to 30. You know, in case he went somewhere else, 6'2", 168 pounds. I was just looking to see who was similar to his height around the time that he went missing. A man walking his dog along the beach. He saw the descendant in the sand at the waterline. Not recognizable, brown hair, tattoo, half moon, with a male face and the concave portion of the crescent and a star to the. So you can pause that and read that if you want to. And then I have one found in Atlanta, Georgia. Died July 7th, 1978. Recognizable face, but there's no picture. 6 foot tall to 6'2", 20 to 40 years old, 139 years old. 139 pounds. Brown hair, blue eyes, midline scar on abdomen. And if you were going to fly out somewhere and go somewhere, Atlanta has a huge airport, so it's really far away, but I'm leaving him in there. The victim was shot while walking in the vicinity of Cypress Street and 6th Street because he's about the same height, give or take, and about the same age. But there's no picture of him, even though it says recognizable face. Then we have a John Doe all the way in Minnesota, found in 1978. 25 to 30 years old, 6'2", 190 pounds. Found at the Hidden Falls Boat Landing, Mississippi River. Brown hair. And this man was found all the way in Illinois. December 27th, 1978. Estimated year of death was 1972 to 1978. 5'9" to 6'2". It says that the remains were discovered in a crawl space of a residence in Norwood Park that belonged to serial killer John Wayne Gacy. So a white male, 18 to 22 years old, 5'9" to 6'2". But it says he has dark brown wavy hair. So sad. One of his upper teeth was displaced behind another tooth. Very sad. All these young men. This man was found in California, 1984. Estimated age 25 to 45 years old. And then it says pre-40. 5'6" to 6'2". His skeletal remains were found beneath a tree by a hiker north of. So you think somebody would have seen him? There were 3 gunshot wound defects to the skull. I can't imagine him being there that long. If he was just beneath a tree, somebody probably would have found him, right? So sad. And then the last one I have is Redding, California, 6'3", 200 pounds, found in 1979, and he went missing March 20th, 1978. So this is less than a year later, and he's the same height. Redding, California is really far away. The subject checked himself into the Thunderbird Motel in Redding at about 1 to 2 a.m. He was found deceased later that day. around 2 p.m. when a maintenance man for the motel was unable to contact the descendant. He checked himself in under the name W. Flanagan from New Jersey, which does not appear to, the address doesn't exist. Recognizable face, no picture. Brown hair, blue eyes. No pictures. This is less than a year later. Right femur was healed, displaced mid-shaft fracture that would have likely caused a limp. And then it talks about some scars. Blue jean, red plaid wool shirt, green navy weather jacket, tan engineer boots. So, if you have any information about what might have happened to Mark Bonner, please contact authorities and let them know. If you have any information about any of these John Does, because you got to remember that these are each someone's loved one, someone's family member, someone's son, maybe their brother, uncle, nephew. There are people out here that have no idea what happened to their loved one. So if you have any information at all, please contact authorities and let them know. And don't forget to pray for their family and their loved ones. Feel free to leave comments and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.